Hey tubas, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to do tuba warm-up sheet 3. This sheet starts with the C major scale, and our C major scale has a few notes that I want to point out. The third note is E, natural version, second valve. The sixth note is an A, also second valve. Now, it's the last two notes that I want to point out for sure. B natural, first and second. And then our final note, C, which is first valve. So keep those numbers in mind as we play our whole notes. I've got my metronome set at 70 beats per minute. Let's get started. 1, 2, ready, C. Great. Number 2, lip slurs. We're going up this time. 1, 2, ready, go. Number 3 is more lip slurs and an eighth notes as well. Pretty difficult, tricky one, especially when we're just warming up. But do your best. We're going to be going da 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 on each pitch. So make sure that you have lots of air to support the phrase through each lip slur. 1 and 2 and ready, go. Great. I'm still working on those last few lip slur pitches. The lower we go, as I'm running out of breath, I tend to miss those notes. So I need to take bigger breaths before I start those lip slurs. Our next exercise is number 4, intervals. This is nothing more than a B-flat scale in quarter notes, but after every note, we return to the first note, B-flat. Try it along with me. 1, 2, number 4, go. Nicely done. Exercise 5 is dynamics, loud and soft. 1 measure of loud, 1 measure of soft, 1 measure of loud, 1 measure of soft. Also, I want to point out that in this exercise, the second note, E, is second valve. This is an E natural, like it was in our scale at the top of the page. Let's do our dynamics. 1, 2, ready, go. How did you do? Remember that at any volume level, make sure you're playing with good tone. Our last exercise is number 6, technique. We've got some eighth notes in measure 1 and measure 3. In the first measure, those eighth notes are part of our very common B-flat major scale. Bum, 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 bum. In measure 3, those eighth notes are a part of the A-flat major scale. That scale has an A-flat first valve, and the fourth note and sixth note are D-flat, second and third. So if you need to, mark your D in measure 3, there are 2 of them, mark them with a 2-3. 1 and 2, ready and go. How'd you do? I think you did great. Let's move on and let's get to our next warm-up sheet. But first, jump into a scale book and do some of your scales or your technique book and get better at your tuba. Until I see you next time, keep practicing.